Okay, let's take a look at some Tru Glo Bright Sight Tritium. I'm going to put these on my Glock 17, improve the Glock perfection, because I personally don't care for the Glock sights too much, although they're not bad. So this is what the package looks like. To install the front sight, I've got this handy dandy Glock tool. I believe it's by Wolf, I think. It's a gift I got. It's got a brush. If you unscrew this, it's got a probe for pushing pins out. And it has the all-important front sight tool, which is basically like a socket. So hopefully this is going to work. You can see in the package here, the front sight there is a lot wider than, where is it? There's the sight that the Glock comes with. It's rather pointy, so it's a lot longer. So I'm going to start with the front sight and we'll see what happens. You can see it has a, well, maybe you can't. There it is. You can see the little bolt there holding it on. So we'll see if that tool can get it off. I'm not too confident in it, but I'm going to give it a try. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's give it a go here. Well, it fits on there. And it feels like it's turning. Let me take this brush thing off. It's kind of interfering with my rotating of the screw. There's the pin pusher that would screw into the end in case you want to push the pins out for disassembly. And we got a little screw blade there. I'm not sure what that baby's for, but yeah, it's kind of cool. So anyhow, let's try this again. It was moving rather easily. I'm kind of surprised. I thought I'd have to need something more like a wrench to get it off of there, but there it is there in the end of the tool. It's a rather fine screw. I think I might need that pusher just to push it out. There it goes. So there's what the front sight looks like when it comes off. Let's open up that Tru Glo. Here's a close-up of the Tru Glo, which is here, and this is the Glock sight. The Glock sight is all plastic that the bolt goes into, and I haven't looked at the Tru Glo yet, so I'm going to take a look at that and see what it looks like. Okay, this Tru Glo sight is indeed made of metal. You can actually see the threads in there where the Glock sight seems like the screws just run into the plastic. So this looks like a pretty good improvement. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get the back side out of the slide and see what happens there. And then I'll put them in. Got my slide, as you can see here, put in with pieces of wood into my vise to hold it tight. I'm going to try and knock this out with my punch. I've got a brass punch, but the Glock sight is made of plastic. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, there it is there. It's plastic with a metal, I don't know, a metal liner maybe. So anyway, that came out really easy. I was using a pretty small hammer. I did booger up the plastic a little, so that kind of sucks if I ever want to use it again, but I don't think I will. Let's see how that Tru Glo is going to fit. It has a set screw as well as the dovetail. I don't know how tightly it's machined. The instructions say do not use a punch on it, I guess for breaking the capsules, but I don't know how else I'm going to do it, so I'm going to try it. It also came with a little wrench for the set screw. I'm going to make sure that's totally out of the way. It seems like it's going to feed in about halfway through either side. I don't know. We'll see when I start tapping it in here. Might have to do a little filing on it. I don't know. Watch me break it. I hope not. I'm going to go easy and see what happens here. Seems to be moving fairly easy so far. Okay, I'm getting there. It's moving in fairly easy. Tight enough that I don't think it's going to come off though. I'm trying to get it centered in the dovetail so my windage isn't off, so I don't have to bang on it again later. I'm going to measure that sucker, see if I can measure it. Okay, I'm going to use my dial caliper here and try and measure from the side of the slide to the sight, which is not perfect, but it ought to give me an idea aside from just eyeballing it, and we'll see how that works out. I'm just going to try and use the side of the slide here. Let's see here. There's my measurement there. Looks like 24 thousandths. So I'm about 2 thousandths off. Do I dare hit it again for 4 thousandths? Let me visualize 4,000. There's 4 thousandths. I don't know that I could move it 2 thousandths without over moving it. I think I'm going to hold it there. I'm going to put some Loctite on the lock screw, but I'm not going to do it yet. I want to fire it first, and if the 0 is good, then I'll go ahead and put the blue Loctite on there, but I'm going to tighten it up obviously so it doesn't go anywhere. The screw, I don't think the sight is, but I don't want that set screw to leave. Well, that went on there really easy. I'm pretty pleased with how that worked so far. Let me zoom out. I'll show you. There's a close-up look of it. I know this light's kind of crappy, but this is where my vise is, in the garage. So there it is there. Let's try the front. Hold on. Okay, I think I am going to put a little blue Loctite on the front sight. Hopefully that's not going to come around and bite me in the butt, but I don't want it to come flying off. I do carry this weapon sometimes, so I'm going to throw a little bit of this in the hole. I think the problem is going to be starting that little screw. This screw, if you can see it there, is very small. Screw close up. Nope, camera won't do it. There it is. That screw is pretty small, so that could be challenging. Anyhow, let's see if I can screw it up. I think I'll put the Loctite into the hole, just a little drop, or just a very little bit. Let's put my screw down so I don't lose it. I'll probably lose it anyway. Let's see, let's put just a little touch on there. I think that'll work. I'm liking these sights already. They are looking to be a pretty big improvement. Okay, let's see if my tool will hold this little screw. Maybe not. Yeah, this could be tricky. I think I'm going to bore the crap out of you guys trying to get this started. Let's see if it'll fall into that hole a little bit. Now I got it looking like it's going to go in. Did it start? Hey, it started. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, I don't want to over torque it because it's really fine threads, but I don't know. I think maybe that's all I'm going to put on it. That's about all I can put on it. Alright. Tru Glo Nite sights. Looking sweet. I'm liking them already. And they went on there really easy. I have, when I shoot it, I think I'm going to like it a lot better than the Glock sights. And if you guys want to try this on your Glocks, I'm sure somebody else has a video up better than mine, but I can say they went on a lot easier than I thought they were going to. As long as my front doesn't come off. I don't want to strip that screw out though, but it feels like it's on there pretty good. Yeah. Let's put that gun together. Okay, there they are on a Gen 4 Glock 17. Tru Glo Nite sights. You can see there, you can see some light around them, so they should acquire the target quickly for combat type shooting. They're not meant to be target sights, obviously. And I'm hoping these are gonna make this Glock a better weapon and move it towards that Glock perfection that they're always talking about. The other mod I did to improve the Glock perfection is the bullet forward slide release, or lock, whatever you want to call it. I use it as a lock. I don't really release with it, but it goes forward and keeps it away from my big ass thumb, which helps. I have problems with that. I need to work on that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you try this at home, have fun. Thanks.